Hi friends! So I decided to try and make a Jenga game out of chocolate-covered caramel mousse. Let's just start with the sponge. You need to roast your nuts. This is very important because you want them to release their aromas and flavors.
Thinking about you made me lose my mind. I'm still crazy, baby, you're divine.
Sift the dry ingredients into a bowl and just add your cooled down nuts. Now just chop up some butter and you can add it to a pot or a pan, so you have to melt it. And a professional's tip, always keep your work surface clean. Add in your egg whites. This is the nut butter. Add it gradually because you don't want the hot butter to cook your eggs. And remember, when you pour in liquid to your hot bubbling sugar, it will start to bubble and to just rise, okay? So make sure you have a large enough pot. The size of the sponge depends on how big your molds are, so you just have to measure it before you cut it.
We feel that vibe all night. You know, I don't even really know where to begin, because it seems like every time I get ahead, I end up going 2 steps back. So tonight, I'm just gonna let this one ride. You know what I mean?
caramel mousse, you can just put it in a jar and you can leave it in the fridge for a couple of weeks, and it's really delicious. You could put it in your coffee, you can just eat it right out of the jar, you can spread it on your bread, you can just use it for almost anything.
No matter where you're from, all around the world, it's one unique, one special vibe.
You don't want to pour your cold eggs into your hot caramel mixture. This is why you add a little bit of the warm fluid to the eggs before, to just make them a little bit warmer so you don't shock them. It's important to not over whip your cream. It should be fairly liquid. My molds actually were 15 by 4 centimeters, but you can make these as big or small as you like them to be. Just make sure not to make them too small, because otherwise the chocolate that is covering your mousse may be overpowering. I'm using tempered chocolate. It's very important to temper your chocolate, otherwise it will not set. And if you just put it in a freezer, you can do that too, but the desserts will probably melt in your hand. So it's really important to temper your chocolate before using it.